Welcome to Data Solution. Hope you are doing well. In this video, we are going to implement SCD Type 2 using Azure Data Factory. So before going forward, I request you viewer to please subscribe the channel and like this video if you find this video helpful. Now let's get started and learn what is SCD Type 2 first. SCD, as you know, stands for Slowly Changing Dimension. SCD Type 2 is a technique used in data warehouse to manage and track historical data changes in dimension table. SCD2 retains the history of changes by adding new record instead of updating existing one. As we do using SCD Type 1, we update existing record with new record. We already talked about SCD Type 1 in previous video. If you do not watch that video, you can watch from Azure playlist in my channel. So this allows for historical tracking of data changes over time using SCD Type 2. Use cases of SCD Type 2: track customer detail, for example changing address over time, contact information over time. We maintain all historical record of customer. We can also use SCD Type 2 in human resource, for example job title changes over time, department changes over time of employee, salary changes over time. We can also use SCD Type 2 in telecom sector, finance sector, health sector as well. So let's go to Azure Data Factory and design SCD Type 2. This is the home page of Azure Data Factory. First we need to set up source table and target table. So let's go to here, source table. Let us suppose source table available in Azure SQL, and let's create here source table. Let's drop here source table and we create here source table with these structure: business key, attribute 1, attribute 2, attribute 3, means column 1, 2, 3, and these are the data type. Let's insert sample data into source table and let's see these three record available in this source table. These are the first step, and let's implement target table as well. Let us suppose target table available in Snowflake, and now let's go to here Snowflake, and let's suppose this is the dimension table. Let's create here sequence first. Here is sequence created with my sequence start from 100 and increment by 1, and let's suppose this is the target table called here dimension table, and this is the surrogate key using sequence. These are here sequence created. Then these are the column belongs to source table, and these are the extra table 3 column here: effective start date, effective end date, and current flag. These are the extra table to maintain historical data in target table. Okay, so let's here is we use here constant, business constant, current key for unique constant. So let's create table for this structure. Okay, let's validate. For now there is nothing record in this destination table. Okay, these are the second step. Now let's go to here Azure Data Factory and create first link service with Azure Data Factory to Snowflake and Azure SQL. So go to here manage tab and click on this linked service and click on new. So let's quickly create link service with Snowflake and SQL. So click on this, click continue, and write here ls, write here some description as we'll leave here. Default is integration runtime, account key, go to here Snowflake, and this is my account name. We already discussed about all these connection and link service with Snowflake to Azure Data Factory in previous video. So I am quickly writing here demo db and compute wh. Here is the demo db, and this is the my default compute the underscore wh is the warehouse which created by Snowflake by default, and authentication I am using here basic, and the username is my data vault solution, and type here password and click here to test connection. It's take a 30 second to 1 minute to make connection between Azure Data Factory to Snowflake. So please wait. Here is making connection with Azure Data Factory to Snowflake. Here is connection successful. Now let's click here to create link service. Here is link service created with Azure Data Factory to Snowflake. Now click on again here new button and create here Azure SQL link service. So click on this and click on continue. I am selecting here and select here LS stand for link service. I encourage you to write here some description, but I am leaving for now because this is optional keyword. And integration runtime, I am selecting here auto resolve integration runtime. Choose your appropriate integration runtime, and version we need to select here legacy because it not support recommended moving data from Azure SQL to Snowflake. So I am choosing here legacy, and so from Azure subscription I am choosing here pay as you go subscription. Choose your appropriate subscription. If you use trial version, then choose here trial version. Then choose here server name, then database demo db which available in Azure SQL, and choose here admin to data world. This is my username for Azure SQL. Go to here and you can see here admin to data world. Okay, so now go to again here and type here password for Azure SQL. Okay, now make here click on this test connection to see here connection is successful. Now click on this create button. Here is two link service created. As you compare with SSIS, this is the same as connection manager, and here is link service. Okay, so now go to here author tab and click on dataset. Okay, so on dataset click on three dot and click here new dataset. Search here Azure space SQL to create dataset for Azure database, and select here DS source table. Okay, and select here link service as we create previous step, and select here source table, and import schema. Select on this and click OK to create dataset. Okay, and you can click here to preview your dataset as well. So these are the data available in this source table. Now again click on dataset to create destination dataset. Click on this and search here Snowflake because target table is in Snowflake. So click on continue. DS right here target table. Okay, so select on link service which create previously, and let's load table into Azure. So after that we select that table. Okay, it's take time 30 seconds, so please wait. Here is table loaded, and at the end of the this list here you select, we need to select here dimension table and select here import schema and click OK. So it's importing schema. Here is imported schema is completed, and now you can see here dataset is created. Okay, so now go to here third step is we need to create here data flow. So go to here data flow and click on this new data flow three dot and click on new data flow, and we rename it df SCD type 2. Okay, minimize this and select here source transformation. Okay, so let's design here source transformation. Go to here source transformation and name it source 1, which is source table. Name it source table. Okay, and select here dataset. Select here dataset name is here source table which coming from Azure SQL, and allow schema drift and sampling is we need to select here disable. We do not any want to sampling, and input is table. If you want to use here query you can use, and store procedure you can also use. Okay, so I am for now I am selecting here table. Go to here projection. Here is column name and data type looking good. If you want to change you can click on this overwrite and change here data type if we need it. So optimization I am choosing here current partition, and inspect looking good, and click on this to see data preview. So data available in this flow. Now click on this, again add source for target table. Okay, so go to here, and this is the target source, so right here target. Okay, select here dataset, select dataset. So here is snowflake target table, and schema drift sampling is disabled using input table. And here is we need to change here data type. So surrogate key is integer, business key is also integer, and these are the string, and this is the should be date. So select here date, also select here date for effective end date, and select current flag as a string. Okay, so these are the data type. Now go to optimization, looking good, all looking good. Here you can inspect data type, click on this, these are the string data type, and these are the date data type, and again string. So there is nothing record in this, and nothing error occurred here. So we are ready to move further transformation. So again click on first source transformation, click on this plus icon, and click on lookup transformation to see existing record in target table. So let's validate, click on this, use here lookup transformation, and primary source is source table, and secondary is target source, and we use here lookup condition using business key, business key from source and business key from target. This would be primary key in your table. Okay, so optimization, select here auto by default, and these are the primary key, so which is business key. Okay, so it's looking good. Do not need to refresh here because it's takes charge. And now use here conditional split after lookup transformation. Okay, so lookup, after lookup transformation we need here conditional split to split whether it is incoming new record or updated record. Okay, so click on this, and let's name it split 1, and incoming stream lookup 1 transformation as before. And first we need to delete by default transformation and write here new record stream. Okay, so click on here to open this expression builder, and we want here formula is null from input schema. If this target table key is null, then it means it is coming new record from source table. Okay, so let's save this, this is new record. Okay, and now let's click on this plus icon for new stream for condition. Let's select here updated record. Okay, so this should be updated record, and we also want to maintain historical record. So is null, use again, and this should be from target table business key, and right here this should be not equal to is null. Okay, and we need again here one more transform condition. If attribute 1 is equal to attribute from target table. Okay, in same way right here double pipe for or condition, attribute 2 is equal to should be, and we need again attribute 3. In this way we create here SCD 2 transformation. We comparing here column from target to source. Okay, so we create here this condition for update and maintain historical data. Okay, so here is conditional split is created transformation. Now let's use here drive column transformation for new records. Okay, so this is drive column transformation for new record, and let's press here F1 to maximize this browser, and we want here this drive column transformation, and we want to create here 3 column to see what is new column coming from source. So here, right here, drive drv and effective, right here, start date, effective start date, right here, current date, delete this string, again click on this new, click on this, and drv again type here effective and date. Okay, so this should be effective and date, type here very long date. Okay, so I am using here 999 times 1 2 and 3 1. Okay, so right here this one. Okay, and to convert this string to date format, we need to use here to date. Okay, and paste here, and format should be YYY MMM and YYY in capital letter, and after that mm, after that dd. Okay, so okay, and now for current flag, this is current record or not, we need to here drv right here current flag. Okay, type here yes. Okay, so this is for new record, we create here 3 column extra, and remaining column coming from source table. So sync this to snowflake. So this is one, sync one, and choose here snowflake target table. Go to here setting, we allow here insert error, do not want to maintain mapping, this is very important. So unselect here auto mapping, and delete this surrogate key, because surrogate key maintained by snowflake itself. So choose here business key coming from source table, and this is also coming from attribute 1, attribute 2, and attribute, 1 minute, attribute 3 is coming from source table and map to target table with respective related column. Okay, and now effective end date we create here effective start date, effective end date, which created by drive column transformation. Okay, so we map here source to target correctly. Okay, now go to optimization and inspect. Now let's see any error we have or not. So let's refresh this to see data. Here is data available with insert flag. Okay, now go to here this other conditional split branch and click on this plus icon, and again use here drive column transformation to update old record. So in if we have any table, then we want to update here effective end date. So we need here effective end date column. Go to here, click on this to open expression builder, and we want here drv effective end date for old record. For old record, this should be current date. Okay, and we want here expiry flag, we can with drv current flag, this should be n. Okay, now let's save this and use here we need to update on source table. So before updating, we need here alter row transformation. To update at sync, we need here alter row transformation to update on sync or source target table. Okay, so go to here and we want to update on target table and use here 1 equal to 1. Okay, go to here and let's sync to target table. Okay, so select on target table, go to here setting, select here allow update, and with condition here this should be business key from target and action is none. Go to here error tab and check this mapping. Let's select here mapping as well. Delete surrogate key, use here business key coming from source, and we do not want this, and we want here effective end date which we create using drive column. Okay, so update and current flag should be drive column which is n, and go to here inspect. Let's refresh. So there is nothing error in this transformation as well, so till now it's good. And again click on this uh, in a split transformation branch, click on this before here drive column and click here new branch for tracking old record and updating new record. So we select here new branch and click on this, again click on drive column transformation, and we need here effective start date and effective end date. So go to here expression builder, after clicking on this and use here drv effective start date. Okay, this should be current date, and click on again here new, create new column drv effective, and let's use here slash end date. To date, use here formula to convert a string into date format, and use here 9 4 times 0 dash 1 2 dash 3 1. Okay, and use here format caps y 4 times and m and d. Okay, and let's again click on this create new column and drv current flag, this should be y for updated record. Okay, so save this, and now insert this updated new record to target. So click on this sync 3 and go to here and select here target table. Okay, we want here insert and check this error, we do not want to maintain any error, and this is very important. Again click on this and auto mapping and select here appropriate business key, delete this surrogate key, and now select here business key attribute coming from source table, this one, and now let's select effective start date which created using drive column transformation. Okay, so end date this one and current flag this one. Okay, so here is, let's minimize this, here is data flow created for SCD type 2. We use here source transformation for both source table and target table. After that we use here lookup transformation. After that we use here conditional split, one for new record and other for updated record. In updated record we maintain here using update transformation previous record, and we update here new record as well. Now let's go to here pipeline and see and validate here this data flow. Select on this new pipeline and go to here activity tab and select this. Okay, here is pipeline 1. You can also rename this, and I am leaving for you, and select this SCD type 2 data flow. Okay, and compute size I am choosing here small for our demo purpose, and parameter I have nothing. So let's go to here. First see any record available in this or not. There is nothing record. So let's go to here and click on this debug. Please wait, it's running data flow. After 1 minute 23 seconds this pipeline is succeeded. So now let's go to here snowflake target table and validate data. Here is record inserted from source to table, and this is the start date 14th of July, and this is the end date. Okay, and this is current flag. Now let's go to again here source table and delete here previous record and insert some new record. Okay, so let's insert. Here is two record inserted. Now again go to here Azure Data Factory and debug again. Okay, to see historical record and updated record. These two records should be updated and also maintain historical data. So let's wait. After 1 minute 10 seconds it succeeded this pipeline. So let's go to here again Azure Data Factory, go to here snowflake and let's validate. Now you can see here these are the old record, this should be 1 and 2, and these are the updated record. Okay, so old is A1 and updated is A1 updated. You can also see old is for business key 2, value C2 is old one, because you can flag here old, current flag is N, so old one, and expiry date is 14, and this is updated one. Okay, so in this video we learn about SCD type 2 transformation. You know, congratulations. We use here data flow. First we create here link service, then we create here data set for both source and target, then we create here data flow. In data flow we use here two source transformation, one for source and one for target. Then we use here lookup transformation to see any data available in target table or not. If available, then split using conditional split for one for new record and one for updated record. In updated record we use here two branch, one for update for old record and one for insert new record coming from source table. Okay, so that's all about in this video. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe the channel and like this video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.